Okay, everybody, let's wait just one more minute and give everybody a chance to get on the webinar. We'll be starting in just a minute. Hello, everyone. This is Larry. I'm really glad you could join us today. We have a lot of great content to go over today, so I'd like to get right into it. Just real quick, to let you know something about myself. I'm 66 years old. My wife and I have been together 38 years. We have 4 sons and 15 grandchildren, and I've been a self-employed entrepreneur for the last 40 years. Anyway, in the last couple of years, been working in this new field of reputation marketing, and we'll be talking about that as we go forward tonight. Can everybody hear me okay? Just hit something in the checkbox and let me know. That would be great. Thank you. Thank you. Very good. Thank you very much. Okay. All right. Anyway, I'd like to make this a little bit interactive, this training day. So if you have any questions during the webinar, just type them in the chat box and we'll be monitoring as we go. Also, a special bonus. One lucky participant on the webinar tonight will win a free 60-second online review video, $300 value, custom made for your business. So please hang on till the end of the webinar and we'll be announcing who the lucky winner is. So let's get going with the training. We're doing this training to help local businesses become incredibly successful with their online marketing. We are one of the leaders in the local online marketing space, and the reason we're doing this training is to help local businesses get new customers or clients or patients if you're in the medical field. This is a completely different way of marketing your business than we've ever seen before, and it's all happened in the last 12 to 18 months. So I want to take you through and help you get your arms around this new type of marketing called reputation marketing. I'll be going over some case studies, and in the next 15 or 20 minutes, I'm going to take you through and show you the 7 steps to getting 5-star reviews fast. Oops, let me back up a slide. I hit the button too fast. This strategy can increase your business by up to 19% by simply asking your customers one simple question. I'm sure you want to know what that is. Now, tonight we have 3 case studies that we'll look at here in a little bit. I'm going to show you how we can easily get 16 to 40% feedback in 5 days and 11 reviews online in that same amount of time. This is powerful because online reviews are everything right now. As a matter of fact, in Silicon Valley, one of the keynote speakers this year said there is nothing more powerful right now in social media than online reviews. It's the biggest influence, whether someone is on eBay or Amazon or going to the movies or going to a restaurant. But more importantly, wanting to choose your company over another company when they're looking for your products or services. Now, the results will vary depending on things, like your quality of service, the uniqueness of your industry, your geographical location, and of course, the relationship you have with your customers. If you're a restaurant, obviously you don't have the same relationship with your customer as, say, a doctor or a dentist does. We spend 30, 40 minutes with each patient individually. This strategy is going to impact every business that follows it. So let's jump in And let's talk about first why reputation is so important. It's a big shift that's happening before we go on to the 7 steps. One thing for sure is that everything has changed. Surveys tell us that 92% of consumers are reading online reviews, and 97% of the young people 18 to 34 are reading online reviews. With so many people reading reviews today, obviously it's critical that our reviews be positive. If you're searching for a business, who would you call? Well, we find out here that first and foremost, they're going to call the business with 5-star reviews over the one with the cheaper price or first in the search results. They're looking at these reviews, right? So it's very important that we have positive reviews, a positive online reputation. Even referral marketing has been dramatically impacted by reputation marketing. And let's look at this example here. After being referred to a business, what do you do next? Well, they asked over 350 people, and the answer was 87% says now they go look them up online. They're going there to read their reviews. They don't just jump right in and go to them like they used to. They don't go to the yellow pages or call information or call a friend, right? They don't use the phone book. 87%, they go online to find you. So if you really built a very good business and you get a lot of your business by referrals, make no mistake, about 9 out of 10 people that are referred to you, the first thing that referral is doing is going online. So this is what they're going to see, because 80 million Google pages have now merged with company websites, and that reveals the reputation to the customer. So if you actually type in your company name and city right now on Google, here's what you're going to find. You're going to find your website at the very top, and then you're going to find 1 or 2 sentences about you that comes from your website itself. Then you're going to see Google reviews right under it, as you can see right here. What happens if someone sees 5 Google reviews like this one, and it only has 2.5 stars? Now, you could have done the most amazing job with 99% of your customers, and they can be completely happy with you. But what if those 5 people that are unhappy go online and leave reviews, and you're not even aware of it? And you're going to lose a tremendous amount of business, not just from all the marketing you do, but also from the hard work and all the referrals and the people who referred business to you. Your phone just isn't ringing as much as it could be. You can see the search for any company name plus the city will reveal their reputation at the very top, shining bright, especially if there are no reviews there. That's a glaring omission to say that this company just isn't credible. So here's the question. How many reviews does a consumer look up before making a decision? Now think for a second. How many reviews do you look up, look at before making a decision or taking the next step? Well, the answer is 10. 10 reviews. What if you got no reviews online? What if you only had 2 or 3 reviews? What's going to happen to that consumer when they don't see enough reviews? Here's the next question. I want you to actually think of a number right now, because it's critical that you see a big shift that has just happened. Trusting your business. How many reviews does a business need before the consumer can actually trust them? What do you think that number is? You got a number? 6 to 10. So this is the bottom line. Without 6 5-star reviews, your business isn't trusted by someone who hasn't done business with you before. So no matter what type of marketing you do, pay-per-click, blogging, your website, or you do a TV advertising or radio, people will search for you online. If you do not have enough reviews to even show them that you are credible, it could look like, right, that you are kind of, out of business or don't have any type of legitimacy for people coming to you that don't have a relationship with you. It takes 6 5-star reviews to be trusted. There's another powerful focus group that was done. We asked the level of positive versus negative reviews. Typically, what do respondents typically write? And this is really powerful. We found that 50%, 75%, or 90% of people leave positive reviews. We've also found that a small majority leave negative reviews. This is really the cool part. You have a gold mine of people who want to leave positive reviews for you. The issue is most of us just have not been asked to leave those good reviews. So respondents generally are more likely to write positive reviews compared to negative reviews if you just ask them to say, hey, would you mind leaving us a review? If they do that, this is the most incredible thing that can happen in any business, because there was a recent study done by the University of Berkeley and published results going over 329 restaurants and businesses, and here's what they found. This is amazing. If you increase your business by a half a star, you can literally increase your business by 19%. 19%. That means without spending a dime more on marketing, you can increase your business by almost 19%. So just imagine what you did last year in business. What if you could increase that by 15 or 20% without doing anything else except showing those who go online your great reputation and great customer service that you provide and great products that you have? 19%, that amazing number of people. This is reputation marketing now. I'm going to give you the 7 steps right now that we've tested and done case studies of exactly how to get 5-star reviews fast. Step number 1 is pretty obvious, which is to create your customer list. Wherever your list is already, whether you have it in some type of CRM or a database, or you need to identify your customers that you've done business with in the last 6 months to a year, you need all of them in one list that you can upload or insert into a subtype system, and to like an email server that will get you in just a few minutes, right? So you've got to get this list, and then we can get started. So once you've got the list, the second step is to write a request review email. This is a simple email where psychologically you've simply setting up to ask your customers if they would be so kind as to leave a review for you. So let me go over the psychology of how to write this email. First of all, you have introduced the introduction, right? The introduction needs to say how much you appreciate them as a customer and how much you would appreciate if they'd actually leave a review for you online. So you want to put in a request review link in the body. And I'm going to go over this a little bit more later. This email should not be more than 5 to 8 sentences. I'll get to you what is requesting a review link in just a minute, but in the body, you need to put in the link where you can go to leave a review. You're asking them for a review, you got to give them a place to go. Then to close, you'll need to say your commitment to your mission and to servicing them. what you and your business is committed to servicing them, and then with a PS, let them know how much you appreciate them again, and appreciate that if they leave you a review or a feedback for you. Now, you don't want to send them, directly online, because you might be inviting them to actually leave bad review online, if they didn't have a great experience with you the last time. So this is a great way to filter good reviews and good feedback from bad reviews and bad feedback before they actually go online. The third step is to create what we call a capture page. Now, this review capture page has a few elements in it. One is you're going to ask for their name, email, and phone number. 2, you're going to ask them for a rating and a review. We designed this for our customers in this actual case study, so we've professionally designed and customized every single review page for them, so we can ask the right questions, catered that specific type of market. But the basic elements are the same: name, email, phone number, rating, and a review. You can do this in several different setups in kind of an ad hoc way by using a service called SurveyMonkey. You can use Google Doc, Survey Gizmo, or later I'll tell you how we can help. Now, step 4 is to write a response email. Response email is going to get broken up into 2 different types of emails. One is a thank you sequence. That is, if someone leaves a positive review for you, you want to thank them. But here's the key: ask them to leave that review online. So in the introduction of that thank you email sequence, you're going to tell them how much you appreciate them and the great review that they've left. In the body, you're going to say, would you mind leaving that review on Google or Yelp or another directory where you'd like to have them leave the review on? If you're a doctor, it could be, ZocDoc, or if you're a restaurant, you might want to have them put in a TripAdvisor or something like that. Okay, now, but you let them choose and give them 3 places to go online. Not more than 3, not less than 3. Okay? Then in a close, again, your commitment to your mission and servicing them. And again, always a PS. Ask again how you appreciate them, right? And then leave the link again where they can go and leave the review online. Once you've set up a thank you email sequence, what is going to happen is you're going to take every single customer that left you a great review and feedback from the survey form, and you're going to send them this email. Now, those who left a bad review or unfavorable review, which is typically a 3-star or less, you're going to send them an apology email. We love to get great feedback, and that's not always positive. It's rare, but when it happens, it gives you, an opportunity to really look at what you're doing and see how you can do it better. There's a psychological profile, and if you contact us, we can either help you or take care of these bad reviews. Literally turn these people, these negative reviews into 5-star reviews. In my experience, my biggest cheerleaders in history were people who first had a bad experience, but because we stepped in and took care of it and showed them that we really cared and wanted it right, they became our biggest cheerleader. And today, they'll leave you these 5-star reviews. So in the apology email, the first step is turning everything around and making sure your introduction as an apology. Take full responsibility for the problem or the issue, that they have and let them know that you want to solve it. In the body, you want to ask them to expound on the issue. What you're going to do is you're going to take this, excuse me, the same system, whether you use a SurveyMonkey or whatever, Google Docs, and create another page like the feedback page. But this is going to be an apology page, and what you want to do is to ask 3 simple questions. What did we do wrong? How can we do it better? And what can we do to make it right? So when you give them the link to this document that is simply as 3, can't read my own writing here, sorry. 3 simple things. You got their name, their phone number, email, and 3 questions. Then they're going to love you because you stepped in and showed them that you actually care. That's the first step to turning around a negative situation like that. At the close, again, give them your commitment and your mission, restate the apology, right, in the PS, and again, give them the link, where they can go to give you that feedback. All right. Now, step 5 is to build an email server. You have to have something to be able to send the email out with. You can set up a server for, $500,000. And the other ways you can actually get the email server with some really inexpensive services that can kind of ad hoc this for you. Things like, Get Response or iContact or MailChimp or Constant Contact. That's what these people do. They have some really inexpensive getting started things, and then they end up costing you, $50 to $100 a month. But you can import your list and send these out, right? So we can get these going for you. Now, in step 6, we're going to send out 50 emails. Don't send out your entire list. If you went back over your 6 months, maybe you had 100 or 200 customers, but you only want to send 50 to start with. When you send out 50 emails, it's going to give you a response rate, what we call is the control. With that control, you want to retweet your email to best, you want to improve it, right? So you can see how you're doing as you go forward. And each time you send 50, you tweak it a little more and tweak it a little more, right? Until you get a better and better deal, a better and better response. Because you really want their feedback and you want their reviews, of course. And that's what we're doing here. So first one is always a test. In marketing, we're always testing, split testing. And we're looking at one control, which is the plumb line. And we always want to go to do better than that. And that is why you only want to send 50 emails. Do not send out 100 or 200 or you're 1,000. Many of you, having your customer list, no telling, segment them into 50s. And so you can send them that way 50 at a time. Okay. Yeah. In step 7, we're going to look at the analytics, like each batch of 50, and see how they're doing. So we can see how each batch of 50 is done, what's going on. Now, you review the analytics. So we look at our case studies now to show you what's happened, right? We found that we sent 50 emails for this client. 8 of them gave us feedback. 50% of them, over 50%, opened the email, 57%, 20% clicked on the link, and 16% left feedback. These are powerful steps. You can see proof positive how you can get reviews. Now, here's another case study that we've done over a 5-day period where we got 5-star reviews on Google and 5-star reviews on Yelp. Not just 1 or 2, but we got 9 5-star reviews on Google and 2 on Yelp. 5-star reviews on Yelp by just literally filtering those who left really good reviews and asking them to leave those reviews on Google or Yelp with those links. In our third case study here, you can see only 20 clients were uploaded. 14 of them opened the email, 7 left reviews, 3 went and left reviews online. 2 of those were on Yelp and 1 Google review. Pretty good numbers, actually. So earlier we talked about what's the simple question. The simple question is simply asking them to leave you reviews to improve your online reputation. And remember, just a half a star jump, like 3.5 to 4, boom, up to 19% increase in revenue. So there you have it. 7 simple steps to get 5-star reviews in 5 days. So how can we help? Well, first of all, we're helping by just educating on this huge shift in the marketplace and how you can take advantage of it if you've got the right strategy in place for you and for your business. Now, if this is something you'd like us to do for you, no problem. You can contact us or go to the link you see on the screen, or you can enter your information and we'll get back with you and take care of that and get you those 5 new 5-star reviews in about 5 days. Now, if you have any other questions, feel free as we go into a Q&A session. And you put your questions in the chat box. In the meantime, we're going to randomly select the lucky winner of the 60-second online review commercial. Mark, would you like to pick somebody out of the webinar attendees and just let me know when you have it? Okay. Thank you so much. And again, thanks for attending the training today. Just let us know if you have any questions. We'd love to help you in any way that we can. Again, thanks for attending. Take care and good night.